Each week at 8:30 Mountain Time, we sit down and we talk for a few minutes about things which can help you with your profit. And as you know, we have made a recent shift. Though we love our real estate investors, and I continue to work with several of them. We have basically planted a flag in the sand, or on the island, or whatever. The metaphor escapes me. I'm sorry, but we basically planted our flag for medical professionals because both my wife and I have worked with them in the past and done medical claims as well as services support in the past. And it just seemed like the logical next step in our company's evolution. And it's going very well so far. In fact, we just created a brand new book. It's called Five Mistakes Physicians Make That Hurt Cash Flow. And that is coming out basically in the next few days. If you'd like a copy of it, leave me a comment in whatever social media you're watching this on. And we are live on LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. So you can comment on any of those. If you are on YouTube, by the way, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. That helps for some reason. So in any event, Five Mistakes Physicians Make That Hurt Cash Flow. It's just a short little read. You can basically download it and make yourself sleepy with it at night before you pass out, or read it during the day. And there's going to be at least a couple of tips there that are going to be very helpful for you. And if you would like a free copy of it, comment in any one of those three social media platforms, and we'll tell you how to get you one. So hopefully that would be something that you look forward to. So let's see. With that coming out, let me just go over it real quick. We're very excited about this. We came up with some very good ideas. Examples, just to kind of give you a little bit of a preview. One of the things that I know has got to be top of mind for physicians, and I've been beaten up on this in our recent posts, is a billing cycle is probably for the medical profession one of the most difficult things that lay people don't really understand. If you go to a doctor, if you're sick, find yourself with some kind of malady or whatever, and you go to a doctor and you have insurance, doctors ask you for your insurance card, and more often than not, you can do direct billing, which means let's see, is that right? Yeah. I think direct billing is when the provider sends out the claim themselves. So in that event, you're basically waiting for the insurance company to process a claim and then pay you what they think you have coming. Sometimes you know what that number is going to be and you just wait. Sometimes they adjust it, either for UCR, usual, customary, and reasonable, which is, it should be UCU. For that last U being unreasonable, because sometimes it feels that way, right? So, but let's say that you have waited a specific amount of time for that one claim to pay, and the patient has secondary insurance. Then you're basically waiting for a determination on the one claim to be able to provide the balance of the unpaid portion of the services to the secondary. And if they don't pay it all, then basically it goes over to patient responsibility. Sometimes you have government programs such as Medicaid, Medicare. The whole point of that is with all those touches that your claim is getting, it's very easy to lose track of it. What do you do to know on a day-by-day basis exactly where your claim is in a specific in your pipeline? How do you know how much money you're actually making in a month versus how much you are basically billing for? If you're accrual-based accounting for your practice, then you're basically counting your income when you bill the patient, or when you provide services and create the claim. But you might not see your cash for 1 to 3 months, depending on circumstances. So One of the things we touch on, poor billing cycle management, is something that I think can be very easy in the busy day to day of trying to run a practice and uh, get patients back and seen and basically get them into the office in the first place. I know anytime that we go to see a doctor, it seems like there's 5 or 6 reminder calls. Missed appointments is also kind of another thing. It can cost your practice a lot of money, but so that's just one of the things that we touch on. There are others, and again, we are able to share a free copy of this with you. We're looking forward to doing that. So that's our exciting news for this week. Next Wednesday, we will be here, even though it's Thanksgiving Eve, since it's early in the morning and I work on Thanksgiving Wednesday. No reason not to. It's a short week for one thing. So, but I am very delightfully and gratefully happy to take the rest of the week off. And by the way, if you are watching this live or in replay, let me remind you that Owings LLC will be closed from Thanksgiving morning through the Sunday following. I can tell you the dates. Let's see. That would be the 23rd through the 26th of November. We are closed for client contact. So if you do have a question or something comes up, if you're one of our clients, of course, write an email. We'll address it as soon as we resume normal business hours. And if you have an emergency, of course, there are ways to deal with that. But honestly, in accounting, it's unlike the medical profession. Fortunately, if you have an emergency during banking holidays, chances are it's really not that big of an emergency. So just to share that with you. In any event, so Thanksgiving's coming next week. Really looking forward to that. We will be here the day before, which is next Wednesday, and every Wednesday at 8:30 Mountain Time. That is 7:30 on the West Coast, 10:30 on the East Coast. So until next week, let me sign off for now. Have a great rest of your week and an awesome weekend. And if you do get the opportunity, do something randomly kind for a stranger. Okay. So until next week, we hope you're doing amazingly well as we're wrapping up the fourth quarter here. And remember, if you'd like a free copy of our new book, just shoot us a message. All you have to do is comment on any post. Or in the case of LinkedIn and Facebook, you can direct message us. Okay. Very happy to hear from you. Until then,